this summer. I think this is a big one. It's taken me a long time to learn. I wish somebody had told me this early on, because I didn't ever think that the happiness that I was seeking dwelled within. The belief that there is something currently missing in your life that you need in order to be happy is what's keeping you from being happy. I got a musical soundtrack to that. It was so dramatic. Keep it playing. Did we find it?
It's on the floor. It's underneath.
It was very kind of like Indian, kind of like, I love it. Yes. That's okay. It was very dramatic. So I'm going to say it again. The belief that there is something currently missing in your life that you need in order to be happy is what's keeping you from being happy. Nobody told me that when I was 20. So I kept looking through, trying to find happiness in a lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, making my teacher, whatever it was. A career, a manager, an agent, the job. Listen, we're in a physical world that is all about the pursuance of those things. There's nothing wrong with it. But where we are woefully misguided is that happiness lies in, once I get that, I will be X, Y, Z. It just doesn't happen that way, kids. If you can start reframing it right away, not only will those things come, and they will, I think the interesting thing is they won't rob you of your peace, because the truth about nature, the truth about life itself is, even when you get those things don't come. It's not like a magic fairy tale. I don't know about your upbringing, but I guess, and my parents did a great job, but I just felt like the images that I saw made me always believe that once I got those things felt like nirvana. And now I discover, like, in the pursuance of them, it's a struggle, and that can be also beautiful and purposeful, but it's not you get it and then it's like, la. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, this is what Aziz Ansari just said that I was talking about last time. I said that there is any way in, there isn't. The only way in to anything is your way. That's it. That's all you got. The way in is your way. And then what does he say? He says, you have to make your own way. No one would have given me a show like Master of None. It definitely would have gone to some white guy. You guys, the people that break through in the business are people who you have to make it your way. You just have to. And so if the teaching is honoring that who you are is worthy and valuable and interesting and dynamic, and you have a story to tell, and you lead from that, then there must be a way in, if you're doing it authentically. And then I just want to end with this quote, because I thought it was speaks to, we get stuck believing that there is some certain formula or a specific way that fits all, because that's what people like to do. We like to reduce things to 12 ways of meeting a lover, 3 ways of getting an agent, 4 ways to live a happy life. It's so annoying. It doesn't exist that way. Why do we reduce things just because we can only consume it that way? But what if you thought about life like this? This is what James Hollis says. He's an author and a Jungian expert, I guess. He says, the world is more magical, less predictable, more autonomous, less controllable, more varied, less simple, more infinite, less knowable, more wonderfully troubling than we could have ever imagined being able to tolerate when we were young. It's so powerful and scary and weird, and that's what's so beautiful about being an innocent and not yet knowing what the world really is. And then I just started thinking about, I heard this yesterday in the news, that if Stephen Hawking can explain the intricate fabric of the universe in many ways, doesn't have the answers to everything, but next to Einstein, he's the most famous scientist that we know. So he can explain the physics of why we're here to a certain degree, and yet he cannot answer the question, why is Donald Trump popular? That just goes to show you, there are no absolutes. For every time you've got the answer to the universe itself, there's something that's zagging that way. Get what I'm saying? So you cannot listen to people who say that there's this way, or you have to do it that way, or that's the way I did it, and you must follow that order. It just isn't truth. Anyway, I think that's what's weird and beautiful and uncomfortable about the whole thing. If you can embrace that, you'll more embrace your way. So can we continue to do that?